abasiraamu mweddeko Allah agenda kubabala oba oli akulaba oba takulaba kasogezaako kubeera nti okozesa omutimbagano obubi ezambi lisigala nga zambi.
Mubaje also condemned the ongoing terror rift between Israel and Palestine.
We condemn in the strongest terms possible the invasion of the Israelis on our brothers in the West Bank, which is taking place and is ongoing during the month of Ramadan. Instead of allowing them to enjoy the worshiping of their Lord and the happiness of fasting, they are killing them, they are bombarding them as we talk now. And the international community is silent. Nobody is coming out to condemn such barbaric acts.
Eid al-Fitr prayers at Holy Kampala National Mosque attracted celebrants from the central government, Buganda Kingdom, as well as the general public.
Okusaddaka kubadde kw'amaanyi n'eddiini yabadde y'amaanyi tugikuume kubanga oli yagamba nti abadde asinza mutume afudde naye abadde asinza Katonda asigadde muki mulamu.
I'm so happy that Allah has enabled us to fast in the month of Ramadan and we have completed it safely.
And I'm so much grateful, more especially to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to finish Ramadan.
As you can witness from the background, this was the mood here at Old Kampala National Mosque as our brothers and sisters converged here to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr prayers. It was marked in line with the COVID-19 standard operating procedures, where it was mandatory for every attendant of this celebration to put on a face mask, and even inside here, social distancing was observed. Robert Onyango, UBC News, Kampala.
Thank you, Robert Onyango. Now, Muslims at Nakasero Mosque have conducted the Eid prayers at Nachivuvo Blue Primary Playground due to the large numbers that have turned up. Now, Sheikh Yunus Kamoga led the prayers and appealed to President Yoweri Museveni who took oath yesterday as President of Uganda to consider Muslims in his next cabinet and new government. Take a look at the highlights.
الله لمن حمده الله الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب جنة عالية
ngaffe abasiraamu ekisookera ddala mukama waffe nze kyenkusubiramu n'abasiraamu abasinga obungi tikuluna mwana wattu tutunulemu naffeeyo mu kugaba ebifo tutereyo abantu abalina olulimi olwogera tutereyo abantu kuluna abalina olulimi olwogera mukadde waffe totwerabira ku nsonga eyo.
Atwadde ekyongera ky'okuba wabaddemu okulayira kwa pulezidenti, wabaddemu ebintu bingi ya Jamaatul Khair. Enkuba etonye era bw'ogenda ng'okalangala eyo wa ennyanja yajjudde to the fullest. Nalwekyo maliriza bigambo byange wa kitiibwa Allah Jalla Jalaaluhu weeyongera tukuuma naye omulanga gwange nguzeera abavubuka naddala mu dressing code bwe kituuka mu bakyala abaami twambala bubi osanga abakyala basaze sitayiro abavuka basaze enviiri ataddemu ttiiki obusiraamu nabbi sallama teyatukiriza kusala fashion zibbiri.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala atusobosezza okubeera nga tuyita mu mwezi guno ogwa Ramadhaani bulungi era nenzizaako okubasabira omubaka sallallahu alaihi wasallam eyatusiimira eddiini yaffe obusiraamu.
UBC Lunchtime News. Now, heavy rains have washed away sections of roads in Kapchorwa, Soroti, Amuria, Abim, effectively cutting off the northern part of Karamoja from the rest of eastern Uganda. Now, hundreds of families in Napak district are reportedly displaced and planted crops destroyed following last evening's torrential rain that hit the area. Now, the flash floods have covered about 2 kilometers of the roads under construction. Now, reports coming in also indicate that the constructed tarmac road of Moroto, Soroti around the Morulinga State Lodge is also affected. Kangole Bridge is also has also been overflooded, creating panic among the locals in the town council. Take a look.
We can't cross. This is how terrible it is. The landslide right from the hills of Kapchorwa. We literally have nowhere to pass. We are right now at the mercy of this government maybe to come and sort out the issues here. We just struggle to pass to support some of the motorcycles to cross. But now there's nowhere to pass apart from those on foot. So this is it. We are cut off until a rescue comes to clear this. You see the water coming from upstairs, on top, from the top of the rocks. So we are all blocked here. There's a truck that is supposed to be coming. It's coming from that side of Kapchorwa, going that side of Mbale, but now we are blocked. There's nowhere to pass. This is the situation. You see the soil is still pouring and it's coming towards the road. We don't know when this will be sorted out, but this is the situation.
All right, now moving on to more of our stories. In our lunchtime special edition, we give you a glance on how the patriots in Kabarole district celebrated President Yoweri Museveni's swearing in. And the Kabarole Patriots Association projected the event on a mega screen. Brigadier General Felix Kulaije was among those who graced the event in Kabarole, watching virtually.
It was a jolly mood at Fort Portal Youth Center as NRM supporters and patriots from the Renzo region converged to watch the swearing in of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni virtually for the vibrant supporters danced to the NRM composed songs in celebrations for the party's achievements during the previous 2016-2021 presidential term as they look forward to another prosperous term. Brigadier General Felix Kulaije, a UPDF representative to the outgoing 10th Parliament, described President Museveni as God-given and all his deeds are with purpose.
President Museveni has survived all these years of the struggle and now because he is in a God's plan and a purpose. If you are not doing what God said you to do, you have wasted all your years on earth. You may be doing well, but are you according to God's plan and purpose?
Patrick Kamlindwa, the Kabalore Patriots Association chairman, revealed that the celebrations of President Museveni's swearing in were timely in the Rwenzori region.
We picked the message as cadres in the region, and we decided to take up that message of starting up the journey of increasing household income in our homes.
As President Museveni starts his new term in office, NRM members urged him to address corruption, a vice that has hindered the growth and development of the country, and also bring perpetrators to book.
Abantu baitu bona bata mu system wenu yukwebemberwa mu kisanja kino.
While others hold the view that the president's focus should be much on agriculture with the aim of delivering the country to a middle-income status.
We are here, we are kneeling down, we are crying for our farmers.
Kabahenda Bridget, Helen Barbara, reporting for UBC TV News.
UBC Lunchtime News takes a short break, but we return after these messages.
chess, the small one can become the big one. It's the same here. And here too. Watch every move. Record every number so you can plan better. No matter the size of your dream, tomorrow's success belongs to those who keep today's records clean. File your returns today.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.
A Myoga program is a presidential initiative on wealth and job creation meant to financially empower excluded Ugandans to move them from subsistence to the money economy and market-oriented production through provision of capacity building and access to seed capital. The program is open to all Ugandans organized in parish-based associations and constituency-based SACCOs operating the following enterprises: boda bodas, women entrepreneurs, carpenters, salon operators, taxi operators, restaurant owners, welders, market vendors, youth leaders, persons with disabilities, produce dealers, mechanics, tailors, journalists, performing artists, veterans, fishermen, and elected leaders. If you are eligible to benefit from this program, contact the Microfinance Support Center today by calling the toll-free number 0800-201010 or 0800-120024. This message is brought to you by the Microfinance Support Center Limited, supported by the Government of Uganda.
Experience 100% 4G speeds across Uganda with the Airtel 4G Pocket Wi-Fi available at 123,000 shillings only. It comes with 15 GB free for 1 month. Visit the nearest Airtel shop, device selling shop or Airtel online shop. www.airtel.co.ug/broadband-discover. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Echa COVID-19 chijja kugwa. If we get vaccinated now, observe social distancing, wear masks properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly. Together we can defeat this enemy.
What does it mean to be closer together? It's taking the last bus home for a surprise visit. Closer together is strangers finding a connection. It's bringing home something much more than a box. It's the warmth of home, or the beginning of something new. There's magic in sharing the things that we love, because it's those things that bring us close together.
It's no secret that ICT makes learning easy.
The strides made in our field couldn't be possible without it.
And now we can watch our favorite shows.
My radio is my best friend.
UCC provides an enabling regulatory environment and policy guidance for healthy competition. We also facilitate ease of doing business in the communications sector through licensing, standardization, spectrum management, tariff regulation, rural communication development, and consumer empowerment. An informed consumer is an empowered consumer. UCC supports local content and innovations. Driving the development of a robust communication sector in Uganda is Uganda Communications Commission.
Prosper with Airtel Money today. Become an Airtel Money agent. Apply or register today as an Airtel Money agent free of charge. Or call us on 0800 327 327 toll free. Submit your business documents to be verified by Airtel Uganda free of charge. Feedback will be communicated within a maximum of 5 working days. The Airtel team will be in touch with you for the next business steps, still at no cost. Inquiries, applications or registrations and verification are all free of charge. To register or know more, call us today on 0800 327 327 toll free. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back from the break, and we're glad that you're still watching UBC Lunchtime News. I'm Lorraine Masika Kazimoto. Now moving on in more stories. Now, unlike other parts of the country where the swearing in was watched virtually while pondering on what President Museveni is going to deal with in his first 100 days, well, in Mityana, it wasn't the merrymaking and partying. The revealers had it all. They danced and drank overnight, and it was a gesture of celebrating President Yoweri Museveni's swearing in as the President of Uganda for his 6th term in office. Now, the party had night revealers keep on the streets till the wee hours of the morning, and it was financed by the outgoing MP John Mary Bugembe. Take a look.
Ngaffe bannamityana kubanga tetwasobodde ffenna genda pololo nga tuyozaayoza Saabalwanyi Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tibahabulwa olw'okuba nti olunaku lw'olwaleero amaze okulayira.
Ekisanyudde twegaseeko ne bannaffe abaali mu bibiina ebirala abawagira enkulaakulana. Ffenna tusanyuse olw'okuba pulezidenti amaze okulayira, kati ekiddako kyakola.
Kati tutandise ekisanja ekipya, tetunaakumanya kitwaddemu hakuna muchezo. Kakati simanyi oba kinaagenda kituumaani tuyinza kyagenda tugamba, naye tukakasa nti NRM ekyaliwo.
Yakulaga masanyu nga pulezidenti waffe omwagalo ennyo His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni amaze okulayira nga tujaguza ng'aba NRM.
NRM oye! NRM oye!
All right. Now, the executive imam of Chibuli Grand Mosque, Sheikh Dr. Walusimbi Abdul Aziz, has appealed to Muslims to making offertories to the needy and celebrate Eid al-Fitr in total observation of Islamic principles. Sheikh Dr. Walusimbi also requested government to observe human rights when handling people in situations that call for the use of reasonable force. Let's take a look at the highlights.
الخواتيم ويستسقى الغمام بوجهه.
The followers are just waiting to see that the reports that you read to them, showing economic development, showing social development, are interpreted into visible and tangible welfare services. They would like to see that their schools are well built, that the hospitals, they have medicines, they are specialists, that the roads are well established and constructed, that they can afford the basic necessities of life.
All right. Now, private business operators in East Africa have decried the continuous existence of non-tariff barriers on common borders, which they say affects regional trade. And now this underscores the need for a coordinated approach towards economic recovery especially in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the Secretary General of the East African Community, that is Peter Mathuki, wants East African countries to work together, addressing challenges facing trade. Now, this was during the CEO Roundtable Breakfast meeting for East African Business Council, attended by several business vanguards in Kampala.
Our next speaker is our chapter chair, Dr. Elukaruhan.
Amendment of the ESC Customs Act. There is also need to amend Section 3 of the ESC Customs Act to cover the Directorate of Trade and Customs with the requisite power and authority to administer customs issues of the community within the single customs territory, or establish an appropriate institution that could undertake the same. So we want to appeal to you to take up this matter as a matter of priority in order to reduce bureaucracies.
My eggs, when Kenya was importing eggs, I could sell at about 9,000 shillings a tray. Now it's down to 7,000 because the market of Kenya was really, really important. So I hope you can address some of these issues for us and just allow us to do business. We are not asking for anything too difficult. Allow us to do business between business and business. The politics are none of our business. Thank you.
You have the benefit of being able to supply the entire Coca-Cola system, every Coca-Cola country in the world. So Lotto being approved to provide milk for Uganda, Coca-Cola Beverages Africa in Uganda, meant that they could also provide milk for our other locations in different countries. Shortly after they had started, Kenya blocked entry of Ugandan milk into their country, which meant that our sister company in Kenya, we have 3 bottling plants there, could not take Ugandan milk.
These are issues we are going to sit together and see how to resolve, and so that East Africans and businesses can have free market access in the region. And the Secretariat, again, ourselves, we are instructed that we are going to work closely to make sure these things are resolved. And therefore, activation of the dispute resolution mechanism, the one that you've just said, these are things we are going to put in place so that they can be able to help us now to resolve movement of goods.
And with that, we come to the end of this newscast. Thank you so much for your company. Do enjoy the rest of the day and the weekend as well. I'm Lorraine Masika Kazimoto.
Pick of the day on UBC, brought to you by